Hello dear students, in this lesson I'm going to talking about 0 in the product. When we multiply a decimal number, how to write the 0 in the product. Example number 1, you have 0 and 3 thousandth multiplied by 8. We have to start from 8. This 8 times 3 and 8 times 0, and then 8 times this 0, and then 8 times the last 0. 8 times 3 equal to 24. We have to regrouping. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2, and we can multiply 8 by these two zeros, or you can skip it. Because if you multiply 8 by these two zeros, you will get 2 zeros. After that, you have to write the decimal point in the product. In the first number, after this point, we have 3 numbers. In the second number, we don't have any decimal point. So we have to skip 3 numbers in the product and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, and then you have to write the decimal point, and then you have to write another 0. So the product is 0 and 24 thousandth. Example number 2, we have 0 and 4 hundredth multiplied by 0 and 4 tenths. So 4 times 4 is 16. You can skip to multiply 4 by these two zeros because you will get another 0. So in the first number, after this point, you have 2 numbers. And in the second number, after this point, you have only 1 number. So 2 plus 1 is 3. You have to skip 3 numbers in the product and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, and then you have to write the decimal point and another 0. Example number 3, we have 0 and 6 ten thousandth multiplied by 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. You can skip to multiply this 6 by this 0. So you have to write the decimal point in the product. In the first number, after this point, we have 4 numbers. You have to skip 4 numbers and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have to write decimal point and then another 0. Example number 4, we have 0.8 hundredth multiplied by 0.2 hundredth. So 2 times 8 is 16. It doesn't need to multiply 2 by these two zeros. After that, in the first number, we have 2 numbers after this point. And in the second number, you have 2 numbers. After this point, you have to skip 4 numbers and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decimal point and another 0. Example number 5, you have 0 and 16 thousandth multiplied by 0 and 14 thousandth. You have to multiply this 4 by this 6 and then by this 1. 4 times 6 is 24. You have to regrouping. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6, and then you have to write 1 0 before we multiply this 1 by these two numbers. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. Now we can add the products. 4 plus 0 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. You have to regrouping. 1 plus 1 is 2. After that, you have to write the decimal point in the product. In the first number, after this point, we have 3 numbers. In the second number, after this point, we have 3 numbers. We have to skip 6 numbers and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The decimal point and another zeros. Example number 6, we have 0 and 32 ten thousandth multiplied by 0 and 17 100th. So you have to multiply this 7 by 2 and by 3. 7 times 2 is 14. You have to regroup in. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 1 is 22. Before you multiply this one by 2 and 3, you have to write 1 0, and 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. You have to add the products. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 3 is 5. After that, in the second number, we have 4 numbers after this point. In the second number, you have 2 numbers after this decimal point. 4 plus 2 is 6. We have to skip 6 numbers and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have to write the decimal point and another 0. Example number 6, we have 0 and 19,000th multiplied by 0 and 800th. 8 times 9 equal to 72. We have to regroup in. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 7 is 15. Now, in the first number after this point, you have 3 numbers. In the second number, we have 2 numbers after this point. 3 plus 2 is 5. You have to skip 5 numbers and then write the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then write the decimal point and another 0. Last example, example number 8. We have 0.89 hundredth multiplied by 1.32 hundredth. First, you have to multiply this by 9 and 8. 2 times 9 is equal to 18. You have to regroup in. 2 times 8 is 16 plus 1, 17. Before you multiply this 3 by 9 and 8, you have to write 1 0. 3 times 9 equal to 27. You have to regroup in. 3 times 8 equal to 24 plus 2 equal to 26. And then it's turn to multiply this one by 9 and 8, but before you multiply this one, you have to write 2 zeros. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 8 is 8. And then we have to add the products. 8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 0 is 14. You have to regroup in. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 9 equal to 17. We have to regroup in. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. After that, in the first number, you have 2 numbers after this point. And in the second number, you have 2 numbers after this point. 2 plus 2 is 4. You have to skip 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then write the decimal point.